What's up, guys? Doing something different today. I wanted to change up the look of the car, so today we're actually going to be working on the wheels. Now, if y'all are familiar, these are the XXR 551s that I've had in my car for probably a good year or so. They have like a black chrome finish. I like them, but I want to try something different. So I went to the store the other day and picked up this. See if we can. There we go. This is matte gold, and then for the other portion of it is going to be this gold flake that I'm going to put over the top, and then I've got the clear coat, which is the gloss clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on this, get this cleaned up. I've got some acetone to clean the wheels, so I'm going to clean these off, get these prepped, and then once I do that, I've also got some index cards. I'm just going to stack all the way around. Hopefully they'll fit, but I want to make this thing look good. So I got the front two off. Back two are going to be a little bit different. I've got to jack up the back of the car once I get these done, but hopefully it'll have enough time to dry so that I can get this done, because I still have to drive this car to work tomorrow. But let me get started and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got this wheel prepped. Index cards all the way around just to keep the overspray down to a minimum. But I have a certain thing that I do when I clean these. First, you want to go over with some degreaser. I go over that first. Second thing I use, of course, is the acetone. I use alcohol to do like a last once over, and then the last thing that I use is some prep spray, and anything else that's on there that's left over from you know, grease, brake dust, anything like that, it'll take that off, so you won't have to worry about it. So pretty much at this point you're looking at prep surface, everything's good to go. I've only done this wheel so far, but I just kind of wanted to let you know how you go about doing it. So I might do a time lapse as far as the painting goes, but let me see if I can get this set up and I'll show you what the end result is. Just put the second coat on, and it's pretty much fully covered now. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be doing at least 2 to 3 more coats just to make sure it gets full coverage. But honestly, you look at this and you really can't tell that this is Plastidip. I mean, this honestly looks like how the wheel was supposed to go, which, truth be told, they actually made a wheel, the same exact one that was this color, and the only one that I could find was that black chrome. But I mean, you look at the difference between the two and it's night and day. These honestly look so much better than those, which, I mean, I'm gonna see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out good, at least the bright side is it peels off, but I'm hoping that it turns out pretty good, because right now I like how it looks. So here's the first wheel. I've got about 3 coats on it now. And I've also added in the gold flake. It's kind of hard to see on here, but I've got the gold flake on there. I've already started on the second wheel. I want to try and get as much accomplished as I can before it gets too late. Once I get this out in the sun, you'll probably be able to see the gold flake in it. But honestly, so far it looks really, really good. I'm really happy with how it's come out. I've got probably 3 more coats to do on that wheel, and then probably 3 more on this, just between, well, I got probably 2 more of the actual base coat on that one, 2 more of the metal flake on here, and then probably 2 coats of clear, and then the same thing on that one. So I'm working diligently trying to get this done. I just wanted to give you all an update on what I was doing. Due to time constraints, I can't really do the time lapse like I wanted to. So I haven't done an update in a little bit, but this is the finished product on this wheel. This has 2 coats of clear, 2 coats of gold flake, and then 4 coats of the matte gold finish underneath. And I'd say it turned out pretty good. I mean, it actually looks like a factory wheel, that color, which is actually what I wanted to begin with. So I was working on trying to repaint the center cap, and unfortunately the clear coat that was on here has cracked so bad that I'm gonna have to sand it off to get it to work. But for the most part, let's just see a little bit of a comparison. Alright, so this is the freshly painted wheel. Excuse me for the sniffles, I'm sorry, it's been cold the last couple days. This is what the other wheels look like right now. Gold, black chrome. So, brakes still looking fresh. Happy about that. But I'm pretty happy with how it's came out. I am going to finish up the other one as well, so that I can get both of these laid out, let them dry before I go putting them on the car, because the last thing I want to do is have fingerprints and everything else in them. But looking good. The first 2 wheels are, oh man, I didn't realize that happened. Sorry, I did not plan that. The plastic went over my center caps. I had to repaint my center caps and actually sand down the clear because they were completely screwed. But I'm happy that I bought this because it decided to rain. But anyway, first 2 wheels are on the car. This one turned out really, really good. I'm happy with how it turned out. The other one, on the other hand, I kind of messed up a little bit. When I went to put this one on, I angled the bit a little bit too much that puts the lugs on, so it took that little bit off right there. But I mean, other than that, that's the only real flaw to it. But I'm telling you, that color combo looks really, really good. So I'm gonna have the black center caps with the gold wheels, and I got the little blue valve stems. But I mean, honestly, the contrast between the wheels and then the new brake rotors looks really well. I got the back ones off now, just trying to finish those up. But I've gotten about 3 coats of the matte gold on this one, and 3 coats of matte gold on this one as well. The next step after that is going to be about 2 or 3 coats of this, and then 2 or 3 coats of the gloss clear, and then I will be ready to throw them back on. The center caps I'm going to let dry a little bit longer before I do anything with them, so those will go on last. Been a little while since I did an update. I've gotten all 4 of the wheels put onto the car. They look really, really good, and I'm sitting there thinking about it. I've got blue emblems on the car, and now I'm doing gold wheels. So might as well do the emblems gold as well. So walk out here and I'll show you. All the wheels are on. There's the back. Don't mind the gap. That's just because the e-brake was set. But front ones are good. I even got the center caps painted black. And then the other thing that I did was I repainted my center grille. This used to be like a gray color, but I decided to go ahead and do it black. And then this right here is actually vinyl wrap, so that one will never fade, but the other stuff looks good. That's more of a satin black instead of the flat black like the vinyl. But everything's coming together. It's looking a lot better. I'm definitely happy with the wheels. The contrast between the wheels and the rotors just looks really good. But the next thing I think I need to do, I'm not going to do it today, but I need to work on the calipers. Those need to desperately be painted because they do not look good. But I'm pretty happy with how everything came out. So that's the right side. And then here's the left side. Same thing. Looks exactly the same. So I'm going to finish up the emblems for the car. That's the last thing that I need to paint. And then after that, everything's going back on. I may or may not do an update after this. I'll probably just end the video, but if I don't do an update, I hope you guys enjoy. If you liked the video, drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.